It has been a while since the last time I covered Kai Sotto on this channel, and since then a lot of things surrounding Sotto have took place, such as his departure from agent Joel Bell. To get a full understanding of where Kai stands now, let's go back to October 2nd, 2022, where we saw Kai get his first taste of NBA play. The Adelaide 36ers went against the Phoenix Suns, who were expected to embarrass the 36ers. Surprisingly, in this game, we saw the underdog 36ers hold their ground and eventually beat the Suns in a 134-124 Sixers win. Sotto stood out in this game and, to the surprise of many people, looked amazing on an NBA court and was able to keep up with the fast-paced NBA game. Sotto would go on to play 18 minutes and record 11 points, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, and he even hit a three. Sotto and his 36ers aren't the only team to do this to an NBA team, because 6 years prior, Luka Doncic and Real beat the OKC Thunder in a 142-137 win. In 18 minutes, Luka put up 3 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists on 1 for 5 shooting when he went up against NBA competition with his club. When R.J. Hampton played with the New Zealand Breakers in 2019, he went up against the Grizzlies, and in 20 minutes of play, R.J. Hampton put up 2.6 rebounds and 1 assist on 1 for 8 shooting for New Zealand in their preseason loss. Depending on how much you value these stats, it is clear Kai can show up when needed to. A couple days later, Kai and the 36ers would go up against the OKC Thunder in another NBA preseason game, but in a very forgettable 33-point loss to OKC. In the start of the NBL season, we would see Kai get off to a slow start despite looking good in the preseason. Kai would only average 6 minutes a game and average a disappointing 1.3 points per game, 3.3 rebounds per game, and shoot 20% from the field in his first 3 games of the season. It was unclear why Sotto saw such a minute decrease for no reason. This would all change, though, because in the 36ers' 4th game of the NBL season, Sotto would see a season-high 14 minutes against the Breakers, and Sotto scored 16 points along with 7 rebounds while he made the most of his limited minutes. Coming into the year, it was unclear what the role of Kai Sotto on this team would look like due to the new-look Adelaide team that brought in stars such as 2022 NBL Defensive Player of the Year Antonius Cleveland from the Illawarra Hawks, and an elite scorer in Robert Franks from the Brisbane Bullets. Despite the very slow start, Sotto has seen an increase in minutes. Even though he found his way in the rotation, his numbers are increasingly down from last year. Sotto's numbers went from 7.5 points per game to 6.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game to 4.4 rebounds, 0.6 assists a game to 0.5 assists, and lastly 15 minutes from the season prior to now only 12.9 minutes per game. There are a lot of reasons why Sotto wasn't able to match last year's stats and production, but one glaring reason has been the inconsistent coaching of Adelaide's head coach C.J. Bruton. An example of this is when Sotto plays 15 minutes or more, which he has done 6 times this season, he averages 10.6 points per game, 6.3 rebounds per game, and Adelaide has a winning record in those 6 games. When given the minutes, Sotto has done nothing but deliver for an Adelaide team that seems to be sort of lost. As of January 14, 2023, when this video has been uploaded, the 36ers sit at 8th on the NBL ladder with a 11-12 record, and they sit right outside of the play-in tournament. It appears Sotto has a lot of room to improve before he is ready to make the NBA jump. These next couple months will be very important for the career of Kai Sotto, and depending on how he and the Sixers finish out this season, big things can be in store for Kai, but only time will tell.